people who sleep on the road to protect our president. We can see police protecting the people too. So then everybody protecting everybody and everybody protecting the president.
Yeah. That's very interesting.
In the morning, everyone go to his job. But in the night, we come here to sleep to protect our president. Because we know that a lot of persons want to kill him because he is revolutionary, he is pan-Africanist.
But I can already see that they are already soldiers. So what do you guys want to do? You don't have weapons. How do you want to protect the president?
We don't have weapons, but we can use our mouth. We use our mouth to talk. We can cry and call those people who are having the weapons to come and help us.
Mais aujourd'hui là, la Runda Rundawa, ils vont passer sur nos corps avant de toucher à un cheveu de eBay. Qu'il y a beaucoup de désinformation qui est répandue sur les réseaux sociaux et dans les médias. Quand vous voyez des médias comme France 24 ou TV5 qui célèbrent un Africain, il faut savoir que cette personne travaille pour eux, elle ne travaille pas pour nous.
C'est un leader, il comprend les enjeux, il connaît très bien les impérialistes. C'est pourquoi il nous avait dit de nous préparer à une guerre de haute intensité. Ils n'ont pas besoin de nous, mais ils ont besoin de ce que nos terres possèdent comme des richesses. Nous n'allons pas laisser faire, nous sommes en plein 21e siècle.
I don't know how to explain what I'm seeing behind me. I've never seen something like this where citizens of the...
I heard that you all sleep on the streets just to protect your president. Is it true?
First of all, it's because of the love they have for the country.
Because of what?
The love.
The love for the country? Okay.
And also, imagine they're sitting here and the president just passed and see them. That's kind of motivate the president. This is why they decided to go out and to be like, oh, if something happened in the country, they have to be alerted so they can react immediately in order to protect the president.
When did this idea begin?
Okay. So he said when Ibrahim Traore became president, they knew that the country has enemies.
Wow.
So that's why.
The world needs to pay attention to who this man is, because he is inspiring an African revolution against the West right now. This is 37-year-old Ibrahim Traore. He is the second youngest head of state in the world right now, and what his supporters say he represents is simple: African independence. You see, Burkina Faso is a former French colony, and since he became leader of the country in 2022, he has accused France of neocolonialism, which in other words is when a country is still trying to control the other, but now just through more hush means. So when he seized power, he started to make drastic changes. He ordered the French troops to leave the country. He expelled French diplomats and Western media. He banned the use of British and French colonial-style judicial wigs in efforts to decolonize the country's judicial system. And then he started making major changes. He started cutting ties with foreign companies involved in Burkina Faso's infrastructure development, like roads, bus stations, airports, and then started replacing them with locally equipped and trained workers, and then acquired around 1,000 road building machines for them to use. He started introducing policies to boost local control over food production and processing. He started pushing for greater state control over energy, reducing the dependence on foreign suppliers of electricity. And then, in the clearest statement to the West yet, he started buying back a number of the country's major gold mines previously owned by foreign entities. He called the purchases a reclaiming of national wealth from exploitative foreign ownership. But here's where things get crazy, because what started in Burkina Faso has now become something much bigger. They've now joined forces with Mali and Niger to form the alliance of Sahel states, basically saying, we've got each other's backs and we're done with all influence from the West. Ivory Coast and Senegal are now also pushing to remove foreign military bases, and a former Nigerian senator described Traore's actions as the spirit of a continent yearning to be free, dignified, and prosperous. And that is exactly why we're seeing it slowly transition from one country in Africa to Africa as a whole. Because the question that's increasingly being asked is, why is such a resource-rich continent that literally powers the world so poor themselves? Now, here's the problem. We've seen revolutions like this in Africa before, and they haven't ended well. Back in the 1980s, Thomas Sankara led Burkina Faso with almost the exact same vision Traoré has now, rejecting foreign aid, nationalizing roads and railways, and calling for true African independence. But just 4 years later, he was assassinated. His policies were reversed, and French firms regained contracts for roads, railways, and ports in Western Africa. So is Traoré walking that same path? We don't know. But there are reports that he has survived 19 assassination attempts in 2 years. However, not all those claims have been verified. And it's also important to note that Traoré has his critics. Some call him a dictator because he rose to power in a coup. He's postponed elections, he's banned the media, and he's cracked down on dissent, and critics saying no country has ever developed under democracy. So the question is, what do you think? Is this just another dictator grappling for power, or the man to ignite a long-needed change for Africa?